What's up, Hawks? It's your boy Hawk. Welcome back to another episode of Hawk's Podcast. Let's go. Same. How we doing? Yeah. Let's go. Sir. What's up, yeah? And what's up, it's your boy Hawk. Welcome back to another episode of Hawk's Podcast. This episode 42 of the podcast. It has been 23 days since I last recorded this clip. Now, I already recorded episodes for the podcast, so this is just going to be like an intro to the podcast episode for today, which is going to be about what your bedroom says about you. So, it has been almost a month since I recorded and posted my last podcast episode. I've been busy with my own personal things, so, you know, it is what it is, but I'm not going to explain too much about it. I'll say more at like an episode. I'm going to plan record on an episode, like, about my whole spring season and year so far, 2024, at the end of the season. So I guess I'll say more about that then, which I don't know what episode number that's going to be. I might record another episode before then, but for now, this episode 42, what your bedroom says about you. So let's get straight into it. Let's go. In today's podcast episode, it is episode, let me check. It is episode, well, one thing I could say, it is May 1st, 2024. So happy May, you know what I'm saying? It is the beginning of the month. I'm excited. You know, April's over. This is the first podcast episode that's dropping in May. Psych2Go. All right, this is it's not a new video, but this is a new video to me because I'm seeing this for the first time. This came out December 16th, 2020. 2.3 million views. Shout out to Psych2Go. It's been a while since I reacted to one of their videos, so this is something that I'm looking forward to. And yeah, all right, let's see what your bedroom says about you. Let's see what they got. All right. Also, I'm recording with I'm not recording with my normal microphone, so that's why the audio sounds a little weird. I'm not using my Blue Snowball, so, you know, we work with the times, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Psych2Goers. Do you feel stressed because it's that time of the year and you need a way to improve your health, both mentally and physically? Well, today's video is sponsored by Noom. With 2021 rapidly approaching, Noom is here to help you reach your health and wellness goals.
Crazy.
They have amazing... Let's begin. Hey, Psych2Goers, and welcome back to another video. Thank you all so much for the love and support that you've given us, enabling us to make yet another exploration into everyday psychology. So, let's begin. Where is that one place you spend most of your time and love decorating? Did you know that beyond being your safe space, your bedroom says a lot about your personality and habits? Your very own choice in selecting decor, furniture, and your organizational habits are telling on you. Who knew, right? Why is your bedroom so special to you? It's where I sleep. It's the only place to get some much-needed alone time. Right you are, but it goes deeper than that. Why did Native Americans make pottery with earthy tones and designs based upon plants and animals? Throughout time, people have manifested their identities through objects around them. This same principle applies now as well, for we often pick items for our bedroom that reflect who we are and who we want to be. Your bedroom is an extension of you, keeping you grounded to who you are. In Malcolm Gladwell's bestseller, Blink, The Power of Thinking Without Thinking, he references personality psychologist Samuel Gosling's experiment, which established a link between bedrooms and personality. Gosling's experiment asked total strangers to guess the personality of students just by observing their dorms. And their guesses were more accurate than the ones their close friends made. What? So Gosling used the results to break down the personality-revealing aspects of a bedroom into 3 factors. In this video, we'll be discussing the 3 factors that specify how your space reflects you. Number 1, identity claims. So, let's take a look around your room. Is that your favorite book over there? What's covering every other inch of your wall, and why? Identity claims are what you are and what you want to be. It's your attempt in shaping others' opinions of you. These openly reveal chunks of your personality for others to see. You put them out there for a reason, and they're doing their job well. They're often items related to your hobbies and interests that you brandish about your room. For example,
Okay.
trophies and medals from playing sports or posters from your favorite franchise all around your room. These show anyone who enters your room your tastes and preferences. They also say a great deal about you and what your interests are. Your sports trophies show you're an avid athlete. On the other hand, mounds of books and to-be-read piles all around say you're a bookworm through and through. By looking at what you've chosen to display around your room, you can get a feel for what you prioritize as the highlights of your life and what you want your life to emulate. Number 2, behavioral residue. Do you have to shove things under your bed when people come around? Do you often leave your shoes lying about? What did you do with that fresh pile of laundry you just brought in? Unlike identity claims, behavioral residue is what you unconsciously do with your room. It's all in the little things you do when you aren't paying attention. It could be leaving your dresser open or clothes out on the floor. These small habits say a lot as well.
That's right.
For example, if you leave your dresser open or procrastinate putting away your clothing, you might be someone who is bigger picture oriented. On the other hand, if your room is always neat and tidy, this shows that you're someone who is detail oriented.
Yes, sir.
However, aside from your intuitive habits, behavioral residue includes unconscious acts that you wouldn't want others to see. In other words, if you took the time to think consciously about them, you wouldn't do them. When people come into your room, you make it as presentable as possible, which often entails putting away clothing and shoving potentially embarrassing things under your bed. You don't want to show people your disorganized room, nor do you want to show them anything you're embarrassed about. Thus, by looking at behavioral residue, you can see what you don't show people, and sometimes wish wasn't a part of your life to begin with. Number 3, thoughts and feeling regulators.
I feel that.
Are you a fan of scented candles? Have you put up any motivational quotes around your study space? All of these can be called your thoughts and feeling regulators. These are the things you put in your room to help your mental health. They could be photos to remind you of happy times or scented candles to uplift your mood. These self-care items reflect how conscious you are of yourself. By having a lot of them around your room, chances are you're well attuned to your emotional needs and what makes you happy. If you don't have them as a staple in your room, you might still be in the process of figuring out your emotional needs and what uplifts you.
Yes.
By looking at what you put around your room to regulate your mood, others can get a sense of the people, places, and activities that you enjoy most. Simply put, your bedroom is your mind's physical home, so it stabilizes, organizes, and embodies your identity. This is the reason why you feel most at home at home. We hope we were able to give you a little insight into the ways your space defines you. Did you learn anything from your bedroom? Perhaps it was something you've just noticed after inspecting it closely. Feel free to comment down below what your bedroom says about you. If you found this video interesting, be sure to hit the like button and share it with others to help them uncover the hidden truths in their rooms. Subscribe to Psych2Go and hit the notification bell icon so that you'll get notified whenever we post a new video. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Did you relate to any of the points in the video? What do you think of the animation? Let us know in the comments below. Before we wrap up this video, we wanted to mention that we're happy to have Noom as a sponsor today. Noom isn't your typical weight loss habits and take control of your life again.
Sponsor for top. You know what I'm saying? But okay, there. And that does it for this video. Shout out to Psych2Go. I'm not getting paid to say Noom, so I should probably cut that out. But anyways, shout out to Psych2Go for that video. That was a great video about what your bedroom says about you. Me personally, my bedroom reflects what I'm feeling at the current moment. So I remember the first time I moved into my first apartment unit back during sophomore year of university. I'm acting like this was years ago, but it was years ago, but it wasn't decades. It's only been 2 years since then. 2 years plus since then. When I moved into the apartment unit, I actually started to add posters around the place. I started to, customize the place a little bit and make it, my own type of thing. I was going for more of a Japanese inspired look, still include my East African heritage in there. And also my personal interest in stuff like, video games and music and art and stuff like that. And, that was cool at the moment. And then, fast forward to this year, this year in my new apartment unit, it's still around the same area because I'm going to the same school, but in this apartment unit for this year, I don't have any posters in my apartment unit. Doesn't mean I can't put any posters or put anything there. I mean, it is May 2024, so I'm leaving that joint in like less than 2 months. I don't think it's worth it. I may actually, after seeing this video, I may actually start putting, posters around my apartment unit, because in my own room back at home, I got posters, I got things in there to kind of show what I'm into, because that's more of a temporary place, the apartment unit. But the place at my home is my my permanent place, so to speak. And so I could put stuff like posters in there. I could put memorabilia, like medals I've won, awards I've gotten, things I've gotten from school, etc., my graduation cap from high school, etc. So those are the things I could put in my room at home. But at school, or in my place that I've chosen to be in for school, I don't need that. I mean, I guess that was actually something I was thinking about at the beginning of the school year. I was thinking about putting posters again, because the previous year, my junior year, I didn't put any posters. So I guess that might have been showing, kind of what I was going through at the time. I was kind of going through a transition. Of course, everyone goes through a transition during University of High School. So I guess everyone goes through a transition during that university period. So I guess that's what I was kind of feeling at the time, to have nothing in that room, during my junior year. Now that I'm a senior in university, it's not really, I was thinking about that at the beginning of the school year, but I didn't do it. Now it's May 2024, and I don't have to do it at this point. I mean, I could, bring some posters I had from sophomore year, but now I'm just talking to myself out loud. So, I'm just thinking about, certain things. So, anyways, that video got me thinking about, this video got me thinking about what my bedroom says about myself, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I mean, it definitely does show your identity. It shows your behaviors, your thoughts, the way that you feel about yourself, things that you don't want to show other people, that you keep private, You know what I'm saying? Only God knows what you're doing. So hopefully it's good. And, that was an interesting topic, and I really do appreciate it. And, it really got me thinking about my own bedroom. I should really update my posters in my room. Even at my own home, I should probably update some of the things in my room to make it more current, because I haven't done that in a little bit. So, yeah. Anyways, that was a great video. That was a great video from Psych2Go. Shout out to Psych2Go. Gonna leave a like, and that was a great way to start from May 2024. I had no idea the Earth Day video would be the last video I posted in April, but is what it is. Gonna set that to the favorites. Alright, bet. Work in progress. I feel that. Unorganized mess. The one thing I do try to do, I guess, to end off on this point, is I definitely make sure that my room is clean, especially my, a rented room, like an apartment unit. My apartment unit for this year is rented, so I'm not gonna mess it up to the point where it can't be fixed. I'm gonna make sure that's, 100%, because I can't be, I want to keep some of that. What's it called? What was it called? I think it's called like renters, and I want to keep some of that, that money that I put in a security deposit, basically. I want to take some of that money back that I put in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, interesting comments. All right, and that does it for this reaction. So here's the outro, and yeah.
She said, "I got puppy number one, no compromising," man. That song's fire. Anyways, thanks for watching this podcast episode. If you enjoyed, be sure to let me know, and hopefully I'll come back with more episodes. It's episode 42 of Fox Podcast. And yeah, like I said at the beginning, I've been busy with school and personal issues, so that's why I haven't been dropping as many episodes. But I don't think it matters at this point, because I don't have a big enough audience to even say stuff like this. Like, it even matters. You know what I'm saying? But I shouldn't say this. I should not say this at the beginning of the podcast. But I mean, I'm being honest. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie on this podcast. Anyways, thanks for watching. Peace out. Have a nice day. Have a blessed day, night, evening, whenever you're watching this. Goodbye. This song got me in the school mood right now. Alright. Yes, sir. Alright. Thanks for watching. 2K24.